Hi everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. I'm here with Thrifty Thursday, Thrifty Canucks today. You can go down below in the description box to get all the details on those fun YouTube thrifting collaborations that are hosted by some wonderful YouTube friends. So I have a little haul today. I got this book, Fairy Art. It's one that I already have another copy of, and prior to that I had another copy of, and I used it for a whole series of fairy journals. But I just like to pick this book up, this one particularly, because it was $1. It's funny, it did its rounds at the thrift store, so someone gave it to Value Village and then it was $7.99, and then it ended up in my little animal welfare save the animals kind of thrift store, and their books are all $1. So it is a really beautiful book, and I don't pass it up when I find it because it's actually got a lot of wonderful images for all sorts of kinds of journals. If you're doing a lot of different things, like they're great for nature journals, they're great for like different kinds of, just if you want some really pretty art and you just want to tell a story, like there's lots of different styles of art. Just lots of different depictions of different kinds of fairies. It's like really diverse in its like artwork, so it's a great book to have. If you ever see it, I recommend picking it up because it's very, very sweet. So yeah, that is Fairy Art, and it's not old. I can tell you the date if that helps. It is from Starfire Publishing in 2005 from the Foundry. Okay. And then I found this book, The Nature Journal, A Monthly Guide to Wildlife by Miriam Ann Bourne, illustrated by Marjorie Stodgel, and it has a little wire binding. It is from, let me see, 1990, and it's just a lovely little like seasonal kind of book. It's like kind of a nature journal in a lot of ways. Well, that's what it is. It's a nature journal. So like it's a nice little guide through the months, and I just think it's very sweet. There's lots of like nice little things to read, like more signs of spring, Henry David Thoreau verse from Walden, and then just like this is the kind of stuff you'll read in here. It's quite relaxing. On warm nights comes the rising trill of the wood frog calling for a mate, getting an early jump even on the persistent spring peeper. So it's very nice documentation of the seasons. It gives you hints for flowers and wildlife to look out for, birds, and it's just very lovely, very calm, kind of nice book. And then this one, Botanical Illustration by Ronald King. It is from 1978. And it's got all these beautiful plates in it. Just gorgeous, gorgeous plates. And then we have Alita Karstad's Canadian Nature Notebook. It's just a lovely sort of beige book cloth. What's this? A Prayer for Life. And what's this? Eau de Givenchy. Oh, this looks like a perfume card, like an old perfume card inside of like a waxed bag, and it's got these two ladies on a bike. And well, actually, it has a slight tinge de la vintage grandmother, and I love it. Okay, so this is from 1979, and it is another little nature notebook, but it's black and white, mostly, and it's got some color as we get into like kind of the beginning of like new chapters, but lots of naturey information. This one might just go in my nature book collection, actually. Okay, so I think, yeah, one more book. The Wildflower Workbook, a journal for self-discovery in nature by Katie Daisy. This is so pretty. Wander. Where do you feel most alive? Is it on the top of a mountain in the arms of a lover? Describe that place here. So just lots of it's a journal, right? It's a lovely journal and just beautifully illustrated. Lots of nice kind of prompts and things. Where do you find magic? What are you grateful for? Just a lovely book. And then some more bits and bobs here from my adventure today. So this is a fun bag of this kind of gold beaded netting kind of stuff. It's kind of fun. I think you can cut it all apart and do little bits and bobs with it. I'm not sure where I'm going to store this. I don't think I have much like it. Maybe I'll put it in with my laces. We'll see. And then I got a little bag of seam binding, because I always grab like seam binding in nice colors when I see it, or even if it's not seam binding, if it's like similar to seam binding. So there's like a dark, almost a black, but I think it's a navy blue and a white and a more kind of oceany blue, and then like a slate gray blue, pewter. So some nice colors there. I use these often for closing my journals. And I found this. Let me see what this is. Does it say quilt? Yeah, Quilter's 4-in-1 graph pad for sketching and designing and planning. 50 sheets, 5x8, 1/4-inch grid, blue lines, squares, rectangles, red lines, triangles, diamonds. So this has someone's kaleidoscope blocks planning going on here on page 1, but the rest is just this paper. So it's like a quilter's planning paper. I've never seen anything like that before. It's really cool. It's from Easy International, 130 Grand Street, Carlstadt, New Jersey. And then this book, Poems for Children by Lucinda Jacob. It's called Hopscotch in the Sky. I can probably not be so bothered by these things, but I really don't like these stickers. I wish they would not put them on there. C'est la vie. Okay. This book is from 2017, and it's just a cute little, like, you know, children's poetry sort of book, but it's seasonal again, and it's got a lot of nature stuff in it, and also some mindful stuff too. So like the dream of a plastic bag. The plastic bag in the gutter looked up at the moon and said, "Yes, I'd rather be a balloon. Perhaps if I could be rounder, puffier, stronger, tighter, airier, just a lovelier vision of me." A breath, a gust of air bounced it along the pavement, lifted it, bobbing and tumbling lightly along the wall top and away into the night sky. And hopefully into a recycle bin somewhere. But yeah, there's a Halloween, Beware the Ghoul's Lunchbox, Classroom Ghost. It's got some nice poetry in it, so I think I will read that with my daughter, and I don't know if it will end up back in this room or not. We'll see. Okay, this is so cute. Oops, hold on. Let me just get it here. So, this is a little children's apron, and it's like very folk artish, kind of adorable, you know, these little European type patterns. It's got pockets along the bottom. Probably beg my daughter to take a photo in it because it's so cute, and I think it's perfectly her size. Then I got this little packet of cards. I've been seeing a lot of cards lately, but like not nice ones, like not super cute ones, but this one I did like. Let's just open it up. Oh, these things That's the other thing, is sometimes there's a lot of cards in these stores and they tape them so, like, they tape them all shut so you can't actually even tell what they are or what condition they're in. And so I half the time just give up on it because I don't have the patience to deal with like trying to cut a little piece of the tape so I can open and look at them. But these ones I could see were cute little, you know, vintage cards. Little bird, American goldfinch. Oops, I'll put those in my card box. I have a whole box of cards, which I am meaning to sort out, like sets of cards to swap and sell and share and such. Okay, and then this, so I don't need fabric, but this was $3 and it was red tag day, so it was $1.50. So it's a round tablecloth, and the whole entire thing actually has different florals on it. Like every flower on here is a different flower, and I just really love it. I could actually see myself cutting it into journal pages to go inside books. And it has this big wide ribbon here too, this eyelet lace, which is kind of pretty on the edges. It's very big. The whole thing smells very perfumed, so I need to wash it. Then I found this lace. It's 1.5 meters long. And it's really cute. It looks like, you know, the shirring of like a dress. It's elasticy, but look at the cute embroidery on it. It's so sweet. So yeah, happy to find that one. And then I found these envelopes. They're really neat. So let me get this open. So there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of these, and they have this grid down the front, and it says month, year. They're day timers. So they have these holes on the side. They have a little lip here, and this just is open. So I thought those were really fun. Just a really interesting envelope. I'd like them as journal pages for sure. Okay, and then this is a roll of nice sheer nylon tulle, and it's really cute. I love putting these in journals. I guess it's not cute per se, but it's just nice. It's delicate, and I love putting them in journals, like over, you know, a page. You can just add some real fun texture with this. So I always pick them up when I find like a nice color that I like. Okay, then I found one stereoscope card. Just open it up here. So it's how in the world did this happen? What can I say? James M. Davis, New York City and St. Louis, Missouri. Copyright 1905 by B.W. Kilburn. Photographed and published by B.W. Kilburn, Littleton, New Hampshire. Let me just hold it up here for a moment. Let's get myself centered here so you can see. Isn't that cool? It's like he's holding a jacket with handprints on it that look like they're made from like white, like powder, or maybe it's like meant to be blood, like maybe it's a mystery film or something, I don't know. And there's just these two Victorian women here in like a dressing room or a boudoir kind of scene. It's very cool. And then I found Jackie Stewart's drag tool here. This comes from the hardware store, Home Hardware. And it's just literally a paint or clay dragging tool slash scraper. So yeah, I picked that up just for, you know, fun texture when we're painting and that kind of thing. Gotta think about where I want to keep this tool. I'm gonna just stick it back here for now. Then I found a couple of Viewmaster reels. I have loads of these myself already, but these ones are kind of like not necessarily like super children's. This one is from Disney. It's Main Street USA, and it's got Southern Seas of Entrance Stock Monorail Train and Main Street Station. Yeah, so there's 3 of them in here. Yeah, and I like them for journaling. They're just really fun. They just make an extra little fun, nostalgic little add-in for your journal. Florida's Silver Springs. That one also has 3 inside. Yeah. Palm trees and all sorts of fun stuff. Okay, so that's those. Just going to get rid of this plastic. Keep the paper envelope and get rid of the plastic. Okay, and then I found one other card set, and it's for Snap, the card game Snap. I really like the back of these though. They're really nice, and the front is kind of different. It's got chairs to mend, scissors to grind, winners. It's got like all these kind of vintage characters. They're kind of strange. Muffins, oh, he looks like a gnome all the way. Old Chloe. So yeah, just kind of these interesting like vintagey drawings on them. So yeah, more cards. Okay. Is that everything? Oh, not quite, not quite. Then I found this. It's a bag of handles, like drawer handles. And if you know me, these go on the cover of my journals quite often. So I love these. They're painted like they're gold, and they're painted with a bit of white. You know, probably a shabby chic type project. And there's the screws in there for them as well. I think there are 6 of them in there. So I was happy to find those. And then the last thing I found, hopefully I can show to you. We'll see. It's actually a wooden crate, a big wooden crate. And here, I don't know if you can see, there's like a paper label right there. And it's tacked in. And I'm not sure if I can show you this. Let's see. You can see the writing there. So these are actually, this is actually a crate for brass tacks. And I thought it was funny because you know that term, like about, you know, the brass tacks. So it says on the side, 100 pounds, 16 ounces brass planted trunk tacks, made by Dominion Tack and Nail Company Limited, Galt, Ontario. So I grabbed that wood crate, first of all because I love wood crates, but also it's what I'm going to keep my Defemorember scraps in from my creative journaling partner Mary Ellen at Red Parrot. I'm going to keep them in there so I'll be able to just grab from them. I'll probably be doing a video about that very, very soon. So that, I think, looking around, yes, that's everything for Thrifty Thursday. So I hope you're well, and until next time, may the thrifting fairies be with you. Bye.